Oh, I forgot to add this. So before I start the video, I'll to let you guys know, in case you were wondering, in case you cared. So I did get tested yesterday. I got my results back for COVID and I am negative. However, I still cannot go to work for 14 days based on like the base commander's instruction guidance. I literally just read my like debarred letter. Like I can't go on base. Like I'm like restricted for the next 14 days. So I'll be home. But good news is I don't have COVID. So yeah, all right, let's get into this video. What up, y'all? It's Vlogmas Day 2. Hope you're excited. I'm excited. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Here I talk about everything related to myself as far as lifestyle, military, self-care. It's an all-around good time. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, but you're also here at a special time because I'm in the middle of Vlogmas. So this is my second day of Vlogmas. For you guys who've been rocking with me, I appreciate you. Welcome back, boo. So today I have some, I guess, Christmas related tips for you guys, advice for you guys, some suggestions, that's what it's called, suggestions. So I am a nerd, I'm a reader, I love to read. I've been a reader since I was younger, and when it wasn't cool to be a reader, it's still, I feel like these days, some people still don't read now. It's like still kind of like taboo for people to actually like pick up a book and read. But I love reading, and I love reading for multiple different purposes, mostly for self-help, professional growth, personal growth. I love reading for those reasons, but I also do love reading for entertainment as well. So today I'm going to give you guys 10 different books that I would recommend giving to someone as a gift, listening to or reading them for yourself. I also listen to audiobooks as well because these days I feel like I just don't have enough time, or I don't set enough time aside to just sit down and actually read a book. So Audible books are awesome. Audiobooks, I have a prescription with Audible. I'll leave the link below, and you can also find a link of all of these books that I'm going to show you guys about in the description, so make sure you check that out. All right, so let's get into it. Let's go with the self-help, personal development type books, okay? So I've had this book, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, for a while now, actually, and I love this book. I love the author, Darren Hardy. He is the author of the publisher of the Success magazine. I used to get those magazines when I used to be a part of a network marketing company, and they will send that out as a part of the package. So I listened to a lot of his audios, his interviews with a lot of successful people, and he also is an author himself, and he wrote a book. And this one is a nice, easy read, and The Compound Effect, it says, jumpstart your income, your life, and your success. So I highly recommend this. This also has an Audible book online as well. The audio is like 4 hours and 40 minutes long. So it's a quick read, actually, quick listen, actually. And this one just basically gives you tips and ideas, things that you can put into action, honestly, is what I do love about this book. After every chapter, he has like a summary of what he talks about, and has summary action steps. I don't know if you guys can see that. Summary action steps that you can actually take the advice that he gives you and apply it to your life right in the moment. So I love this book, The Compound Effect. Go check it out. Go check it out. It's very dope. For me, things that I do on a daily basis, I got from reading this book. So if you want to be successful, check it out. So a book that I do not have with me on hand at the moment, but I listened to it years ago. I think I actually have the physical copy in my household goods that's in Florida right now, is Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. If you're into making money, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to get out of the rat race, if you want to know what the rat race is, read Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. It is amazing. It definitely changed my life. I listened to that book / read that book at an early age, in my early 20s, and just since then, just the way I move and the way I decide to do things, that book definitely played a tremendous part. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, I'll probably put the book title here somewhere in this video. So along the lines of self-help, personal development. So John C. Maxwell, if you do not know who John C. Maxwell is, he's one of the top leadership gurus in the States, probably the world, definitely. And this is the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. And John C. Maxwell just has a lot of relatable, easy to read leadership stories in here. It has the 21 laws, so law of empowerment, law of the inner circle, law of intuition, law of sacrifice, law of the big mo. So if you want to be a leader, if you want to be, if this is for people who are into business or just in your life in general, 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. This is a great gift. Shows that you care about somebody. This book is the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. You probably heard about it if you're into this type of stuff. It's a really good book. This one says Powerful Lessons in Personal Change. It has a foreword by Jim Collins, who's the author of The Good to Great and the co-author of Great by Choice. So this one, these guys, John C. Maxwell, Stephen Covey, they actually work together. Actually, in this book right here, this one, it has a foreword by Stephen Covey. So they're good friends as far as in the leadership realm, the business world. They give you good tips, tricks, habits, 7 habits of highly effective people. So if you just want to be great, guys, like you should want to be great. If you want to be great, this is the type of stuff that you need to feed your mind, okay? So here's another gift option. I think that was 4. So moving to just like personal finances. This book was given to me by guys, Dave Ramsey's The Total Money Makeover. So this one is a proven plan for financial fitness. So he is loved by some, hated by some, but he has good tips, strategies in order for you to get your finances in order. So if you are in debt, this guy does not like debt at all. He says cut up the credit card, you don't need no credit card, all that good stuff. For some people, his ideas are a little extreme, but I would say, like Jim Rohn says, be a student. Like, just be a student. All these guys who you listen to, like, take bits and pieces that you can apply to your life and then use it. So everything that he says in this book might not be useful for you. So you just have to make it tailored to you. I also purchased the Financial Peace University, so I am like a follower of Dave Ramsey for the most part because I be going crazy sometimes, like this past weekend when I spent all that money during Black Friday and all those savings or so that I got. But you know, you live and you learn. Baby steps, literally that's what he talks about, baby steps as well. He has 7 baby steps to become financially wealthy, financially literate. So this is a great, great, great gift. This is also a great book for you to read yourself. So The Alchemist. The Alchemist is a book that I listen to. I listen to the audio. I don't have the physical book of The Alchemist, but I love The Alchemist. The Alchemist is about like self-discovery and fulfillment, like how you find your own journey, your purpose of life. Basically, like you're finding your purpose it's told through like fables and different stories or whatever. And it's a great book to read. It's a great book to read. I'll put the title, the cover in this video as well. But The Alchemist is a great book. I loved it. I felt like I had so many epiphanies when I was listening to that book in Korea, cleaning my house, cooking food. Like, I love it. It's amazing. So let's get into the more entertaining side, shall we? So one book that I highly recommend is Becoming by Michelle Obama. If you're a black female like myself, female period, somebody who started from the bottom, reached the top, her story is great to listen to as well, to read, just getting from her perspective, because a lot of people knew her after she became the first lady, but Michelle was doing her thing before, Obama came around. If you do not know the story, honey, like, he was her intern, like she was already, well on her way. So it was a great story to read from her perspective. And if you listen to the audiobook, she reads it. So it's like having a conversation with her. You're listening to her tell her story from her perspective, and it is awesome. And that's The Mother of Black Hollywood by Jennifer Lewis. Oh my gosh. She is hilarious. She is so freaking funny. If you like Jennifer Lewis, if you know who she is, if you love her, listen to her book, read her book, get her book. Like, I wish I could go to a book signing for her because she is so funny. I don't want to share like what she talks about. You should definitely go get the book, or get the Audible, because oh my gosh, she is hilarious. Okay, in her struggle her life, like her successes, is so inspiring. So I would highly recommend listening to The Mother of Black Hollywood, because you will be laughing your behind off, I'm telling you. Charlamagne Tha God has a few books out there. The one that I did listen to was Black Privilege. I loved it because I could relate to it so much, because I come from where he comes from, like Charleston, family being under the tree, everybody on some crazy stuff at some point in their life, people who just never leave, you know, the hood or whatnot. But even though I'm not really from the hood, just never leave like your hometown, like you're stuck on the same programming. You don't see anything different. But he talked about how he was able to make it out and what Black privilege means to him. So I highly recommend that. If you want to get out of the self-help, you just want to read something that, you know, get into a different world, some rugged stuff. You want to read about some drug dealing escorts happen. Like, she has a whole line of entertaining novels. And might I add, she's a Black woman who started her own publishing company, who started writing and publishing her own books. She's also my family member. She's my cousin, my first cousin. So I have her other books as well, but they're in storage. I'm on the cover of one of them. Y'all need to go check her out. She's on Instagram and Facebook, and she sells her books on Amazon. And this one is called Blood Money. Blood Money is gutter. It's gutter. Like, if you like into that drug dealing, money having type stuff, and you just need to get away, you tired watching everything that's on TV, read you a good book and go into a different world. My cousin wrote this. It is amazing, so I highly suggest it. So I've given you guys some good stuff here, some good gift ideas, or you can just, like, you know, send someone an Audible membership. I think I might have like a link to like some discounts, but read a book, guys. Read a book, give a book. There's so many other books that I've had too and that I've gifted. Hopefully some of these books that I suggested to you guys, if you haven't read it, that you go cop it, you love it, let me know though. So let me know in the comments what you like to read, what you're reading right now. Currently I am on The Speed of Trust, and I just started The Subtle Art of Not Giving Up, FUCK. So I'm listening to those two now interchangeably. That's another thing with Audible books, like I can like stop one day and start listening to the other. Like, it just depends on my mood, like what I want to listen to. So that's another good thing about Audible. But yeah, so like I said, drop your comments. Let me know if you like this video. What are you reading right now? What do you suggest that I read? Yeah, and let's get this. We should start a book club. I should start a book club on my channel. Wouldn't that be great? If you would be interested in that, make sure you comment below. But anywho, thanks for watching, y'all. I hope y'all have some good tips to start off with this giving season of giving other people some good books to read. And I'll see y'all in my next video. See you.